I'm doing this at a bad time again. This is already late, and I'm eating dinner. One day later, on one of Orient City's main roads under a setting sun, their group now finds itself at an impasse, while Game looks at the screen of his tablet with a frown on his face. You and the others sit on a bench relaxing with some refreshments. Not a single clue yet, huh? I sent out requests to police in other prefectures, and they're looking around. They aren't having much luck either. Now things are starting to get really mysterious. Maybe this is from a completely new challenger. No record, nothing. I mean, why not? Akashi here turned into a hero, right? And he's not the only one. It's to be expected that some would join the villain side after gaining their powers, so it wouldn't be too crazy for a new faction to spring up. You know, you got a point there. But picking one of the biggest corporations in the world as your first target is really bold. Or should I say, really stupid. It's hard to imagine that someone who's just starting could pull off that level of encryption, sending the challenge in the first place. Looks like the case has hit a wall. Inspector Game is completely beat. Is there nothing I can do to help him? These past 2 days, we've just been barging into villains' hideouts, fighting and learning nothing. Of course, he'd feel beat after doing all that and getting nowhere. In the detective shows, the cops would turn to a less than legal information broker and buy some leads at a time like this. I wonder if there's one of those around. What kind of Stone Age cop show are you talking about, pal? We don't have anyone who would have such convenient go-betweens and on hand like that. Guess not. Like an informant. The image of a certain map pops up in your head. The owner of a bar where heroes gather, as well as his towering waiter. Wait, how about Procy's place? There might be a lot of information there. Ah, damn it, you're right. Game slaps his forehead as if he overlooked the obvious. You're so right. Times like these don't call for thumbing through a police database. We should have gone to that bar from the start, since that's where heroes gather and chat about local goings-on. Thanks, Brandon. Can't believe I didn't realize it sooner. Not at all, but are we really going to find anything? You telling me you know about Procy's bar, but not what goes on there? His bar happens to be the only spot around here that offers up hero jobs. Not just heroes either, but the folks who want hero work and don't have a license. Huh. I had no idea. Illegal heroes, basically. We normally lump them in with villains. Anyway, the bar is frequented even by those types, so it's a cornucopia of info on everything heroic and otherwise. You could think of Procy as a hero job finder and information broker. He has that much going on, huh? It was a pretty busy bar. Well, now that we know what to do, we're heading there right now. It's probably too early for the place to be really popping. But better to move now than to wait and risk running into a swarm of villains later. Let's hurry. You descend the stairway leading to the basement of a building in one corner of the shopping district. Once you arrive at your destination, you open the door to Procy's bar. Hey, what can I do for you? Folks in blue. Yeah, it's not every day I have the law walking through my door. Need something? I thought civil servants were still working at this hour. We're not here to drink. We came for information. Figured you or your connections would help. Business over pleasure tonight, huh? Well, have a seat. Can I at least get you something to wet your throat? Ice cold water on the house? So, we got a moron of a villain swinging at radar, huh? Too many people come to mind. Well, that's why you're here, right? You checked on them all already, yeah? Right. You questioned most of the people you're thinking of and got nothing to show for it. I bet. In that case, you think maybe we got someone new on the scene? But I haven't heard a thing about anyone like that. Nothing, huh? At the very least, if you're going to throw down with radar, you'll need money and connections to pull it off. Remember, the security system they got, that's something most villains aren't going to be able to break through. Word has it, the second you step where you're not supposed to, you'll be surrounded by security bots before you can blink. And while you're trying to take them all out, even more of them show up. There's just no winning. If you want to get through the line, you'll have to shut all the security robots down at once. Only people inside radar could pull that off, or someone strong enough to knock them all out. We're talking either a real titan of a villain or a swarm of kaibutsu. And let me tell you, there aren't that many villains around who can pull that off. So a villain who wants in on this is going to need a strong enough observer to power them up, as well as a contract with them. And for that, you'll need cash and the right contacts. Not something your average newbie villain would have. Right about that. Stuck again. Well, leading a veritable army to push through is definitely on the docket. But I'm sure you're already shaking out every villain organization that can pull off a raid that size by now. Can't really imagine a group from another country or planet coming all the way here to knock out radar. The cost outweighs any benefit. When I think about any possible villains that happen to be on Earth now, all I've got is Captain Tronision. A new voice enters your conversation from the back of the room. The man it belongs to sits at the counter looking your way as he sips from his glass. Huh. I imagine his pirate crew might be able to invade Rydark's HQ, don't you? Naruto! What are you surprising me for? No one asked you to spawn out of nowhere with some booze? Did it give you that much of a scare? I'm sorry. Gomesa let me in while you were busy. Oh, that's right, boss. I didn't want to interrupt you. I did good, yes? I gave him his complimentary snack and took his order. Damn it, Gomesa! That ain't a good complimentary snack! That food costs money! I put in those sweet beans on your check, Naruhito. Don't think you're getting out of paying for them. Oh, wait, seriously? But that error's on the bar. I didn't know. You can't just offer up a dish and then demand money. I'll write an incendiary article. Taking my good reputation hostage, underhanded, sly, below the belt. Boss, Naruhito, please, no fighting. You must drink and be merry. Don't act like the angel here, Gomesa! You're the one who caused all this! Oh, Naruhito, hey! Brandon and company. Haven't seen you all since the Procy affair, right? That really was something, wasn't it? You really sure you want to be boozing it up while the sun's still out? Isn't your boss gonna chew you out again? No need to worry about that. I'm, doing article research. Of course. Lots of hero news gathers at this bar, so I've got to be here. Can't be in the bar and not drink, so here I am, bright and early with a pitcher. I think you're slacking off. To be personally obvious. Me going above and beyond aside, can you not tell the higher-ups we're ordering booze? Please and thank you. So you really do feel guilty about it? Putting this guy's work ethic aside, let me get back on topic. Oh, right. Sorry about that. Go right ahead. Captain Tronicyon, space pirate, huh? That wouldn't completely rule him out. But ever since claiming all the Orion Arm as their territory, his pirates haven't come down to Earth all that much. Last time we paid our Blue Dot a visit to raise a ruckus was, what, 3 years ago? Narihito, you mentioned him being on Earth, right? You sure he's here? I've got it on good authority, yes. Word has it, his fleet was seen around Mars. Considering their particularly flashy ship designs, no one's going to mistake the sight. I can't imagine they'd be after a developing body like Venus. Venus is being terraformed? Which means their next target is likely Earth or the Moon. I see. So what I'm hearing is there's a high chance Captain Troncyon is around then. Like any Star Raider worth his salt, he put up an optical camouflage before reaching Earth's vicinity, so I can't say for sure if he's planet-side. I'm just putting that information out there for your consideration. Thanks. That's fine info you scored. The department really appreciates it. Space pirates were a blind spot admittedly. Looks like we'll have to give them a good look. If I had to go out on a limb and make a counter-argument, I'd be skeptical of how he announced his crime so ahead of time and the way he went about it. Given his personality, would he really put a stunt so lacking in class? I have to agree. If I'm thinking about the Captain Troncyon people whisper about, and considering the way those space pirates do their raids, this kind of announcement is hard to accept. Hearing what you're all saying, but since we've got no other leads, we really got no choice but to grasp at the straw. Hey, Procy! M.A. shoves his hand into his suit and pulls out a few crumpled bills to place on the counter. I'm paying for his booze bill. Keep the change and receipt. We're heading out now. Get ready to clean out every hideout with any link to Captain Troncyon. Thanks for your help. Take care, and thanks for letting us in. Please come again. Enjoy a drink next time. Guys are always going on about having no money and having to eat bread without broth. But here he is, trying to look cool. Could it really be him, though? It's kind of hard to imagine. Could he really do something to ruin what seems so fun? Still, they're the only group big enough to pull off a stunt at this level. Wait, what if this crime doesn't have a villain behind it? No, that can't be unless... Stop eating and recording at the same time, stupid! 8 p.m. the next day, in the warehouse district of the East Pier. Damn it! We got the cops on us! How the heck did they find us? Well, since you've seen what you've seen, we can't let you go home in one piece, pals. Yeah, we'll make you regret dragging a kid with you and picking a fight with us. They really don't want to hear us out, do they? Oh, hey, we don't want to fight. We just want to ask you about Captain Troncion. That's a... The villains, their eyes awash with rage and suspicion, ready their weapons. Seriously? There's no way to negotiate with them? Well, I've got no idea what they're hiding. And this is the last syndicate I flagged as suspicious with a potential connection to the pirates. If we don't get any info from them, we're gonna have to take out our foes at HQ the day of. So listen up. Keep the damage on both sides to a bare minimum. We want to take them in for questioning. Got it? Got it! Let's get to it, Brandon! Thing. Guess we got no choice. Ah! We're gonna string you all up! Okay, being honest here, being completely honest here, I want to switch out these characters, but it will take too long to set it up.
This monster trooper, 容赦はしない。たとえ貴様らが俺と似た存在でも。
お呼びですね。行くですよ。
おうとも。そらよ。行くぜ。で行こう、モノマサ。
お呼びですね。俺が守るんです。
おうとも。さあ、お縄についてもらおうか。慶州トワード・ザ・スター、行くぜ。で行こう、モノマサ。
やったですよ。俺にもできたです。みんなが傷つかなくていいように、みんなが笑顔になれる場所を俺も守れました。
Damn it! These cops can fight! Looks like it's in here. I think this is a computerized lock. The unlock button should be... Here it is. Stand back. I'm opening it. The warehouse door is open with a low, heavy rumble. No! No! Don't look! Damn you! It's too late. Your devious plans are foiled. Give it up and let us take you in. Damn it! Guess this is it. The rest of you rifle through the dark warehouse and eventually find a light switch. Light engulfs the room like a flashbang grenade, and when your eyes adjust... Huh? Wait. Meow, meow, meow. Meow. You see a large litter of strange little animals in some sort of cage. Huh? What's this? Are they dogs or cats? Hold on a sec. Let me check. Moktai pulls out his terminal and points to its camera at the critters. After capturing their image, it pulls up a detailed encyclopedia information on its screen. The Korika Tepupas, also known as Virgo ball lynx. A small omnivore. It's one of 18 unique Acifla species from the Virgo cluster. Though introduced to Earth in the past, their import has been banned to protect the local ecosystem, according to this article. Meow! Oh my goodly gosh! Look at them, Inspector! They're so friendly! Quit it, you little scamp! That tickles! Stop that! Hands off my darling Scrambles! Do you have any idea how much blood, sweat, and tears we put into keeping those kittens safe and hidden? Huh? So that's why you were so on edge then? Harboring illegal animals? I mean, this is a crime, and these animals will have to be sent back to the planet. You would tear our babies away from us? Fiends! Demons! Hey! You don't have to do us dirty like that. He's just talking about things from a legal standpoint. But don't think I'm not on to you. Why, I reckon you got these little kitties as cover for the real operation you got going on. Inspector, we better put these ne'er-do-wells in the... Barrow, look at these guys. You really think they're hiding something else? Oh, yes, who's a good little kitty? Oh, you must have been so scared. It's okay now, my little kitty, little witties. Here comes the cuddly wuddlies. Oh, God. They really don't. Yeah, they're just a bunch of guys who love cats, looks like. Well, yeah, what'd you think we were? You even know who we are? The villain gang who loves the cats of the cosmos with a bit of outlawish flair. The Universal Fluff Association! I had to step out. Wherever there are cats to pet, we will be there to pet them by any means necessary. Oh, God. I thought you were a front for something rougher when I saw your team name on the list. But dang, you really are the real deal. So, tell me. What do you know about Captain Troncion? There's some old documents saying you've got a link to him. Captain Troncion? Oh! Him! Yeah, we had a run-in with him when we were bringing the kitties back to Earth. We've got no connection to him anymore. Yeah? Well, darn. Alright, I won't dig in any further. Just... get yourself off-world today or tomorrow. Find yourself a place you can house your cats and move there. Take, say, the moon, for instance. Not a lot of pet restrictions there. And you don't even need a passport. I don't think I'll be able to turn a blind eye in a week's time. So get your things and go. Really? You sure? We can just go. Thanks so much. All right, gang. Let's get ready to go moonside. Got it. Thanks, officer. We owe you one. Kind of a letdown. Can I have one? Don't bother, Brandon. I scrolled down a bit more, and it looks like attaining what they eat is really tough. I mean, they're illegal as pets on Earth, right? Come on! Inspector, we came up empty again, huh? Yeah, just dang. Affirmative. Looks like they made contact with the cat fans. Understood. I'll make arrangements immediately. At 10 p.m. the same day at the nearest station near to parallel flight. Yeesh, I'm beat. Tomorrow's the big day though, right? Yeah, heading into a big day with no clues. Just thinking about the fight ahead has me shaking in my boots. Still, we gotta stand up and fight. I hear that, Brandon. You better make sure you get enough rest. I'll make sure I'm ready too. Can't have my camera running out of batteries halfway through the fight, you know? I'll stop by the office before heading home. How about you two? Gonna head straight home? That's an option? In that case, I could have gotten off earlier. Oh, sorry. On days like these, you can just hand in your report a few days later. Sorry for forgetting to tell you. Anyway, you can hop on a train to... Oh, you're not going home that easily. That easy. Huh? Who? Ah! A figure appears out of nowhere, grappling Mockdai from behind and put their cloth over his mouth. No, not chloroform! No! Not Mockdai! Mockdai crumples to the ground, unconscious. Mockdai! Kakashi smashes the back of his fist into the figure behind him and gives you a look, signaling you to move closer. Who are these people? Oh no, Mockdai! Who the heck are you people? What do you want? Taken by surprise, Akashi is struck on the back of his head with a sharp blow. Losing consciousness, he falls to the ground. Kashi! Crap, you're not catching me! You immediately start running away, but to no avail. The mystery figure grapples you as they did Mockdai, pushing her cloth with a strong stench against your nose and mouth. No, I don't want to be chloroformed! Before long, the scent takes hold of your mind. Fuck. And then it's lights out for you.